Burbank, California. Brought to you by Twisted Iced Tea. It's Showcase with your host, Paul Danke.
Wow.
James. James Fritz, everybody. Welcome to
Never
Showcase.
been trained.
Welcome to Showcase. We're here to live a miracle together. A man who claims to have never had taken any training dazzles on the piano. James.
I can't even read music. I can't even read.
No, but it feels like you're making music. That's what's more important.
Thanks.
James, who are your inspirations as a pianist?
I would say, who's the chick who was on
Nora Jones?
Paris Hilton?
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, what was she had a huge hit.
Stars Are Blind.
Yeah, of course. Who could forget? Because it was in that great movie that everyone liked so much.
What movie is that?
I don't remember the title of it. I don't want to talk about it. I want to move on. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Showcase, the show with too many hosts. Let me introduce our two other hosts here tonight. Maggie, Maye, and Stevie Nelson are here
Hello,
on Showcase.
everyone.
And Greg is not with us this week, which is why James gave us a brief accompaniment on the piano. But
Yeah.
that's all you have, right?
I mean, I don't want Greg to watch this later and feel like I'm coming for his job. So I gave it about 50%, 60.
Okay, I feel like that's. Why don't you throw one of the hats down on the bench and come join us on the couches?
Pick any hat. Put one on the TV, too, in memory of...
Horse hat.
Yeah.
The horse hat goes on the TV.
There we go.
In Los Angeles.
The Dodgers
Beautiful.
go where my butt was.
Okay.
Thanks everybody for joining us in the chat. In the chat.
Oh, my God.
James is
In the
throwing me
chat.
off with his incredible energy tonight.
It's the Twisted Tea, baby. I'm twisted.
It feels a little bit weird to do the show without our regular musical accompaniment. It feels, I'm going to call it moody and experimental.
Don't worry, Paul. I brought something.
I feel like that's moodier and even more experimental.
Absolutely, yeah.
That feels whimsical.
Yeah, I just wanted it to feel like anything could happen tonight.
Well, before we bring out our guests, we've got a great guest on the show. I do want to ask. I'm going to ask a quick question to the group. This does, like I said, feels moody and experimental, and I don't necessarily mean in a good way. Moody and
Sure.
experimental. We really are up moody and experimental's ass these days, and I want to know what else should not be moody and experimental. Maggie, what do you think? When it goes to moody and experimental is no good.
I don't think anybody needs a moody, experimental take on a comfort food. I don't think anyone needs a deconstructed meatloaf. I don't think anybody needs some bullshit that looks like an Escher painting. Just put it together on a plate and let me eat. Are we going to really be doing this? This is a Grandy's. Let's call it a day.
I was literally thinking biscuits and gravy.
Right. But they want to glutenize it and make it look all
$14.
sad,
Yeah.
like this biscuit is a cracker or something like that. And it's like, no, don't put your shit on this biscuit. Let this biscuit live and be good. So.
I don't even want moody art in my biscuit restaurant on the wall. I want to know that they're very serious and only care about biscuits and gravy.
I just want to see pictures of the restaurant and other restaurants like them on the
I
wall.
want to see celebrities enjoying your biscuits. I want to.
Bonus points if they're a character actor from The Sopranos.
Oh God. I couldn't agree with you more on that. Stevie, what else is ruined when it's moody and experimental?
Bathroom art. Don't you dare manipulate me and try and make me sad while I'm just going pee and then want to come back and see my friends. It feels like you're trying to make me feel away.
Yeah.
I've encountered this many times.
Me too.
You go to someone's normalish kind of hip, cool apartment. You're like, this is nice. And you go in the bathroom and it's Barbie doll heads. And just you're like,
Yes.
I've seen the Barbie doll head.
who is this for?
I don't like that.
Yeah.
It's always so uncomfortable. It's like,
Yeah.
how uncomfortable do you want to make taking a piss at your establishment?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to pee in the room where you do your dark shit.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I couldn't agree more. Things that I don't want to see, moody and experimental. And I disagreed with this. I proved myself wrong recently. I got a new doctor, and I went to the doctor's office, and all of the front desk staff were goth.
No, get the fuck out
All
of here.
of them were goth, but like Disney goth, like
Yeah.
That sounds hot.
Definitely some. That's what I thought, and I was like, oh, I trust these people. They care about the occult, but only this much. They're not gonna harvest my organs. They're just gonna have a seance around me while I'm out or whatever. This is great.
No, man.
Terrible care from these people.
Yeah, you don't want health care from people embracing death.
Yeah.
You want them to be fighting
They don't
against
give a
death.
fuck
Yeah.
if they die or not.
I'm like, am I okay? They're like, it's fine. Everything's fine. Eventually, and you're like, what?
What? No.
No.
What color scrubs were they wearing?
The darkest purple, purple and black.
Where was this?
It was in Glendale. I fell in love immediately. I was like, oh, this is great. I even tweeted about it. I was like, these are my people. And then I got shitty service after bizarre comment and drop stuff. And I was like, y'all are too busy drafting your perfect evil Disney team. And they left my appointment off the books.
Yeah, you're running a Kids in the Hall sketch over here. Goth doctor.
I know. And I'm like, how do I become friends with you all but never have my personal health taken in your hands? That's what I wanted to know. That's our first segment. I'm going to bring up our guest for the show. Wonderful, hilarious comedian, one of my favorites. You've seen him on Comedy Central. You know him from Gangster Party Line. Welcome, Greg Edwards.
Yay, we can't clap.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Fuck yeah. Goth in Glendale. Only in L.A. can you get a job at a front desk being goth. You can't do that shit in Ohio. You're so lucky you moved out here. Go back home with that shit. You get beat up. Sorry. Got me doing. I get mad when I hear stuff like that. You can't do that in Mississippi. You're so lucky you're out here. Talking about the traffic. So lucky. Everybody's vaccinated. People on Facebook. I'm glad you guys are.
Yeah, that's important.
I be on Twitter and I talk to my friends. I see people arguing to unvaccinated people. And I'm just in the background like, let them die. Let them die, everybody. I'm sorry. Sorry, man. I want to go to a restaurant. You know what I mean? Just let them die. Let them die. Come on, man. You know how nice Trader Joe's would be if it was only 1 billion people here? You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Sorry. Somebody got to be mean. I'll do it. Can we give it up for foreheads? Yeah. Give it up for foreheads. People, come on. I've never noticed foreheads as much as I have since God wanted to kill us all. Every time I go to the grocery store, I just look, I'm like, oh man, look at this nice dude's forehead, man. Dude got a nice, shiny, glistening forehead. Oh, look at this girl's. Oh, girl, you got a sexy forehead. Girl, all shiny, got that Sade Rihanna billionaire forehead. Beautiful girl. I hate when I can tell somebody's ugly, though, when they got that mask on. You know what I mean? That makes me feel bad. Then we go out to the parking lot. I was like, yep, I was right. God damn it. I don't want to feel like this. I don't want to feel like this inside, people. I'm old. I'm married. I got married. That's how bad the pandemic was for me. I got married to my longtime girlfriend. I love her very much. She's like, Greg, did you marry me because we're just like the perfect match? And I was like, no, it was, we've been together 13 years. And I got tired of telling people we've been together 13 years. And women give me this death stare, when I say that. But I do love her. My question to married men is, how long does it take to get used to jerking off with this ring on? Come on, what was it? Is it 3 months? A year? God damn, nobody talks about that. Where's that in the Bible? Huh? Thou shalt not fuck your neighbor's wife. How long, Jesus? Tell me. God damn. It's like she can see me with this ring. I gotta take it off. It's too close. We're too connected. It's a circle of jerking. All right. I am getting old. Getting old. People having sex to music. I don't have sex to music. I have sex to audio books now, people. That's when I get down. You haven't come until you had sex to The Color Purple being narrated by Morgan Freeman, people. It's great. Every once in a while, it sounds like he's saying Andy Dufresne, but he's not. It's all Harpo. It's all Harpo. What I'm trying to be, trying to be more good to the earth. Since God wanted to kill us all, I've been recycling a little bit more. I don't fuck with straws anymore. I don't know about you guys. I don't drink out of straws. I do still buy straws. I'll go to Target and I'll buy a box of straws, and then I'll just drive to Venice Beach and I'll just throw them right in the ocean. You know what I mean? Fuck those turtles. Fuck those seagulls. Shitting on my car. No, that's not nice. I love turtles. I was on Instagram the other day and I saw a 200-year-old turtle. And I immediately felt bad for this turtle. This turtle has seen slavery and Barack Obama. Turtle seen too much. Put the turtle down. Turtle seen too much. I got an Amber Alert the other day. Anybody else get that Amber Alert last weekend? That'd be creepy if it was just me, right? It's like, yo, man, I don't know where these kids are, man. Stop hitting me up. You ever get an Amber Alert and you look at the make and model of the car and you're like, 2020 Dodge Charger. That kid's gonna be all right. Come on, man. I mean, that dude at least had to have good credit to get that car, right? That kid's will be fine. But if you get an Amber Alert, it's like a 1985 Ford Taurus. That kid's dead, man. I'm sorry. Better get those RIP t-shirts right now. Rest in peace, Tata. You were a great soccer player. So mean. So mean. I used to work with kids, man. Fuck those kids. Hope those kids get hit by buses. Hope they get chickenpox. They get shingles when they get older. These kids used to call me Bubba from Forrest Gump. Hella racist. That's an old-ass movie, too. How these kids even seen that movie? Just mean. All right. I'll leave you guys with like one more joke. You guys still scared of AIDS?
Oh my God.
I feel like COVID is just like cut the legs out of AIDS, right? Just like took the legs right out of AIDS. I walk around, I look at AIDS, I'm like, you're not so tough no more, AIDS. I'm not scared of AIDS anymore. I'm way more scared of diabetes than I am scared of AIDS. First of all, diabetes has the word die in the name. That's scary off top, man. Plus, I lived in San Francisco for like 10 years. I know plenty of dudes been living with HIV for 20 plus years. I met a dude the other day, ate 3 sugar cookies, and is dead. Step your game up, AIDS. That's all I'm saying. Step your game up, AIDS. All right, I'm done. I'm Greg Edwards.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Awesome. Come on, sit on the grass.
Thank you.
I love that.
Thank you, Greg.
Wow.
You're
So funny.
So funny.
You are funny.
That was mean. But,
You're real mean.
So good.
Smile.
see, I agree.
I say the nicest shit in the world, and they're like, this guy looks like a Klansman.
I feel like people are always saying how nice you are. I'm always saying, "Oh, Greg's such a nice guy." I'm glad. I was like, I don't think so. All right, don't confuse professional and kind with nice. All right,
Thank you.
This person's not a nice guy.
I'm not. I am, but I'm not.
Do you have a dark and twisted bathroom at home?
I do. Oh my God. All black.
If I went to your bathroom and it was all, I would be like,
Yeah, this checks out.
okay. Now this reveals everything.
It's the half bath, so it's half.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, the half bath, that's murder. That you can do whatever you want in that. I do want to. I know this is rhetorical because it's a stand-up comedy question, but you're asking about jerking off with a wedding ring.
Yes.
The thing is weird for a very long time until it isn't, and then if you take the wedding ring off, then it's weird again.
I ain't got to that level yet.
Not only is it weird again, like your finger is misshapen. There's a weird divot, and you have to. You got to make some pressure adjustments. Anyway, we'll talk more about that after the show. It's a wild
That's the
experience.
first honest one I've got. Well, I tell that joke and dudes are like,
Like I've never noticed. Like I take my wedding ring off to do yoga. I take it off to go to the gym, wash the dishes. I'm not even wearing it right now because.
Yeah, why though? After what you just
This is, you know what though? The pandemic.
That's old school showbiz move. by
This
the
is
way.
the new.
Marketing shows that the women at home want to think they have a chance with.
A little bit of a stranger. No.
Everyone just leans in.
I think that during the pandemic, a lot of people stopped wearing their wedding rings because I'm at home all the time.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Are wedding rings for other people?
Yeah.
They're not overall comfortable. It's sort of annoying a little bit. You know what? Men never get this opportunity. Why don't you show off that ring? Let's take a
Oh
look at
my
this baby.
gosh, Paul,
It's
yes.
a good ring.
That's beautiful.
That's a
bought
really
my
good
own
ring.
Is that bathroom colored?
It is bathroom color.
Yeah.
Half bathroom.
I'm gonna buy my own ring too.
Me too.
Good.
Next week,
I'm just
Maggie
gonna
and I
buy
will
one
have one.
tomorrow. Like, check it out. Are we
at
getting
us.
married? No, but we've got them. I got them for the ring and for the index finger.
It does give. It makes giving the finger off. It does give it a little more cachet.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this person's coming from somewhere. All right. This is an adult giving me the finger. It hurts.
Oh shoot! This person who has something to live for gave me the finger.
And they're still starting shit out here in the streets. Okay, this is. Now you don't want to fight an old married guy. That's for sure.
Yeah.
They got nothing to lose. There's
They
hay-
want to die.
all haymakers. You're like, if any of these land, I'm gonna die. He's missing all over the place. Greg, you were recently profiled in Shout Out LA.
Oh, I was, yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Thank you,
I
man.
read it and a lot of great pictures. Did they take any pictures or did you have to provide them all?
Oh, I provided everything.
I loved it. I was like, these pictures are all good. I bet that they
wrote
came from the source. Dude, I don't want. When I put out an album, I wrote like a little thing to promote it, like 11 things about my album coming out, and I was like, this is for my people. And the only write-up I got just used the thing that I wrote for it. They didn't reach out to me. They didn't mention it was buried in a thing promoting 2 other comedians' albums that also came out. And I was like, listen here, NPR, you hit me up for a fucking donation every year, and it's never coming again. I will not carry your tote to the farmer's market after the way you did me in that album promotion.
Well, I'll never forget when I was doing some shows in Lincoln, Nebraska. Someone to promote this show hooked me up with like the local Lincoln newspaper, and the guy interviewed me on the phone, and he was like terrible. And I told him like it was like during the primaries, and I was like, yeah, I support Bernie Sanders, and I was telling him I deliver weed in LA for a job, legal weed.
Legal?
And then the headline was self-avowed pot-dealing socialist comes to Nebraska. And I'm like, you're trying to get me fucking killed.
Oh my God. I honestly, I love that headline.
Yeah, got some fans for life out of it.
Yeah,
I'm
it
sure.
was Thanksgiving weekend, not
Okay, not the best.
tough draw. Didn't need the help.
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah.
Yes. Proud pot dealing socialist baby eater. I'm sure that was in the article.
Not a lot to be proud of. Like I tell you that I'm a comedian. I'm working. I have a day job, and I'm hoping to vote for someone that's going to make having healthcare a reality. Where's the pride coming? I'm humbly appearing in.
Yeah, I am not bragging about my day job.
Yeah. Come on, bro. You can't trust them. So, Greg, what did they miss in the profile?
A picture of my dog, man. That's about it.
Why are they denying you the dog clout you so rightly
Well,
deserve?
I think it was me. I didn't. I don't think I was putting my dog out. Well, I think I had just gotten a dog at that point, and I didn't know I'd be such in love with my dog.
I know.
Oh, I love my dog.
What kind of dog you have?
It's like a little terrier.
I love a
Little
little
white terrier.
Oh.
Street dog.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
This dog found me.
Aw.
That's the
Run with
best
me in
way.
the mornings and sleep underneath my car.
No way.
Yeah, it was the dog when I was in the red zone. I was talking to this dog.
That's
would
right.
Fuck other dogs in front of the gate, and I brought him in, man.
You were
and
like,
he
that's
is
my son.
He's my homie. He's my kid.
What'd you
Rusty-
name him?
Little Rusty Watkins.
Rusty.
We'll make sure we post a pic on our social
Oh,
media
yeah.
of Rusty Watkins for you. I know we got a lot of dog lovers in the show. Everyone here, you don't own a dog, but
I caretake them.
you're a
We're getting
surrogate.
one.
It's a rent-to-own situation.
It's the safest way.
A few more payments, but I missed the payment. They took the dog back. I'm making good. There's a payment plan. They talk about in your profile you're an artist as well. You do a lot of visual art, and they talk about how nice you are. And I want to ask you, when are you your least artistic? When are you at your least artistic?
When am I at my least artistic?
Yeah.
Man, that's hard. I don't know. I don't know. I feel artistic all the time, man. I mean, I feel
Really?
like, yeah, I feel like I'm always creative. You know, if I'm not making, like, if I'm not drawing, I'm like thinking of jokes. And it's sad sometimes because I feel like when I'm hanging around my friends and like my wife, if she says something funny, I will like lock it in my brain and
Yeah.
like use it for a joke or something. I don't know. I guess I don't know. That's a good question.
So follow-up question,
Yeah.
when are you at your least fartistic?
Fartistic. Oh, when I'm that farty? When I'm that farty?
When are you the least fartistic? Take that how you want.
Fartistic.
It
What
could
is
be
fartistic?
it could be a German root. It could mean
Ooh.
something different.
You know, I do like to fart. I poop. You know, I do poop.
Everybody does.
That's not even what that
I read
word
a book
means.
about
Like fartistic, like looking into the future.
Oh, see, I was like, when am I not looking into the future?
When you're farting.
No, yeah.
That does bring you to
I'm trying to stay in the moment more.
There you go.
I'm trying to stay in the moment more. You know, sometimes I do get stuck in thinking about like what things you got to take care of to prepare yourself to what's going on next. But I'm trying to stay more in the moment.
Yeah, it's very hard to be artistic when you're maintaining the schedule. When you're filling out a calendar, there's no art in there. I mean, maybe back in the day when you had a nice big thing on your desk, but now that it's on your phone, very unsexy. There's no art in
Need to
there.
bring back quill pens. Is that what you're saying?
Personally, I don't want to go any farther back than the Pilot G2 7.0.
Our other sponsor.
This is the
Oh.
All right, I got 3 of them with me. I feel like this is the best. This is a working class pen. You guys ever fuck with the Pilot G2, the .07?
You know what? Pilot
Yeah.
makes a better pen.
What is it?
Rolls good.
It rolls good. This
I
writes
have it
on
on
skin,
there?
which is very important for me because of all of the skin signing that I'm doing. I was like, as I'm saying this, I'm like, hey, guess what, dude? There's no reasonable way to end this statement.
Yeah,
It doesn't sound unprofessional because I write jokes on my hand or weird.
No, you're like,
you said-
you're like,
I
you're like
think it's in
Sam
my
Kinison back
purse,
in the day.
but
Women
it's-
are just.
The Frixion, the Pilot Frixion. It is a pen with ink that you can erase, but it's not a shitty erasable pen. It's the best erasable pen I've ever
They're always
encountered.
shitty. They're always
Not
They're
this
always
one.
shitty.
Not this one.
I'm deeply interested in this.
I'm going to check
It's
out
great.
the Pilot Fixion.
Friction
Friction. Here it is. All right.
with an X. So you know they mean business.
Yeah, they're like, well, first of all, we got to squeeze it in on the little tiny ass pen. So using all the letters, not a good idea. You got to get to it.
white eraser.
No, it's like a little cone.
Oh.
Whoa.
Conical
How long
eraser.
do you have to get to the ink and it'll still erase? Can you write something and then like a day later come back and erase it? Wow.
I erased some shit I wrote last week.
What the fuck?
This doesn't
This
feel.
is the safest way to journal.
It's not. It's not
And I
great.
don't feel like that anymore.
It's not great for skin writing though.
Okay, all right, that's big for me. Yeah.
You want to
James,
give yourself a bunch of tattoos and then erase it. It's not helpful.
Okay, that's yeah.
That's
Well,
why I write on my skin. I'm professional in every other way.
I used to write on paper all the time, and then I was like, I'm always looking at my paper. I'll just tuck it into my hand like a normal person. And I've got like this serial killer's worth of shit just scrawled everywhere. I'm like, oh, this one's got a tag. I got to take it out on the fingers, and then you look like an absolute. When that hand gets flashed to the audience, they're like, all right, we're getting our money back. This guy sucks.
Like, bye bye. Oh.
Wow. What about a coffee table book of comedians' their jokes on their stupid hands from like actual shows?
I would love that idea. The only problem with it is comedians are so ridiculous and think that they can never burn their material, and they'd be afraid that if I show a picture of my topic on my hand, then I won't be able to do it when I do Kimmel. And,
But set lists, though?
I think so.
You know, like I write a set list, like I write it here because I'm intelligent.
Okay.
That's smart, yeah.
So
you don't
no
have
one
to
can
be
tell me,
opening.
and, like,
Yeah.
I'm just like holding it and looking if I need to.
Oh, smart.
But like, just a set list, no one knows the punchline
Yeah,
unless
that's
your
true.
set list is all punchlines.
Yeah.
So now I'm learning how you write your jokes down.
I just write every time, like, don't forget to show them your pretty smile.
And smile. All right, we're going to jump to our first segment of the night. We've been having so much fun already. I love this segment, and we're about to get to it again. Riffing on gifts with Stevie Nelson, and of course, our artistic guest contributor, Greg Edwards, is going to join in the giving fun.
All right, Greg.
Get to the gift seat.
Greg and I are about
Greg's
the
gotta sit
same size. Okay, we don't need this.
Oh, we're not getting a bigger chair if you're wondering. That's the chair size.
It is wild that you're in that chair and we never think to use it.
No, this is kind of my chair. You understand? I'm not
Give it up to move it.
bags there.
Perfect.
So if you've been watching the show along at home, you know we like to throw them some improv curveballs. Let's see what we can make them gift today.
What do you like?
James, will you give us a food?
Pineapple.
Hold on, Steve. You should be listening. We're trying to give
I'm
you
so sorry.
trying to give you prompts for this.
You're right. We were discussing pens.
See, I got okay. So I asked for a food and James gave us
Pineapple.
Pineapple. Okay.
Okay.
It's a
Pineapple.
funny food.
very good. Maggie, will you give us a color?
Oh, teal.
Teal. Teal pineapple.
Okay. James,
Teal pineapple.
this is a bit of a scenario. I wonder the last thing that crossed your mind, would cross your mind, just as you're realizing that your best friend poisoned you. Okay.
Whoa.
Well, wait, I gotta figure out who my best friend is.
Okay.
I know what I will say.
All
I'd
right.
be like, but we have a podcast together.
But we have a podcast together.
Okay. Teal pineapple. But we have a podcast together.
That's
Greg and I are gonna go to our room.
Okay, Greg, Stevie, good luck with the gift. I can't wait to see what you all come up with.
Teal pineapple.
It's really fun throwing them these curveballs, right? I mean, there's nothing more satisfying than an unanswerable question for me personally, and just to see them put their heads together, incredible. I've got. I was looking at the news today while we're waiting for them. You're enjoying a twisted tea here. Twisting tea makes sense. I saw today Mountain Dew is releasing alcoholic Mountain Dew, and to
They
me,
have it already?
Yeah, that seems.
I was like, I feel like we were making that, but definitely not with the finest malt liquor that they're dealing with. And
It's a malt liquor situation. Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
but I think alcohol and Mountain Dew is like the opposite of peanut butter and jelly, right? When they put peanut butter and jelly together, it changed the world. We started comparing it to such a perfect, harmonious relationship. What else is like Mountain Dew and alcohol?
Mad Dog in 2020.
Never made any sense.
I feel like alcohol and Mountain Dew go together perfectly in the same way that like Sid and Nancy went together perfectly. You know, like it's a good match, but it's a lot of people gonna die.
Might be both of them.
Probably.
They might bring on prohibition all over again with Mountain Dew and alcohol.
Yeah, your alcoholic beverage slogan shouldn't be, it's better to burn out than to fade away.
You're like, it does. I am getting heartburn. I just opened it. This is bad.
Their motto is, it's about to get real East Texas up in here. I already know that means. Then to get real Louisiana.
James, what do you think goes together like alcohol and Mountain Dew?
NPR and driving.
I mean, why? Why? 'Cause
Have you done it?
I do it
I
often.
did it for years, and then finally I was like, why am I doing this to myself? It makes you either mad at, like, the condescending neoliberal host,
There's some of that. There's a little bit of that, yeah.
or it makes you sleepy while you're driving. It's just the worst thing to drive to.
Yeah,
But it feels like it should be the best.
it's either going to make you really angry and distracted, or you're like, why? I mean, look, I know we have a lot of fans, a lot of crossover. The Venn diagram of NPR and Showcase is big. And
We're
sure,
hoping to get on there. Like,
yeah, I want to
on
do
their
a
Sunday
a
schedule.
terrible Sunday morning game show that is
there he is.
unlistenable to anyone
Those
that
are the
doesn't
ones that
start at
make
the
you wanna
beginning.
die.
Yeah, they do. You know, they really do. And,
How many Paul F. Tompkins are there? He's on every show, and he's very funny.
he's
But I'm
a-
just like,
good guest to get.
yeah, can we get him?
Yeah, we'll get PFT in for the next episode. I agree. Hey, be careful out there, all you drivers. Make sure you're staying alert. I'm going to check in with Stevie and Greg, see if they're making any progress. Stevie, how's it going back there?
Shut the hell up, Paul.
All right.
Mr. Nice,
I told you guys. I told you Greg wasn't nice.
the nicest guy. in
He's
stand-up.
right. He's right.
I had to turn all the way around just to say.
That's fine with me. I won't shut the hell up, but I'll turn my questions over this direction. While we're waiting for a little more time to get killed here, Maggie, what's the last thing you stole from work?
I haven't had a work job in a while that I've gone into. Probably from like a commercial suit or something like that, and it was probably fruit snacks from Crafty.
Oh yeah.
I will leave with some shit from Crafty.
Yeah, there's every time I've found myself lucky enough to be on a set, I'm always at some point alone by all the snacks, and then you just go, and my pockets get full.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
You got a family.
I got a family to
Yeah.
feed, and they love a variety of snacks. And let me
Yeah.
tell you, these people on these TV commercial film shoots, they know how to fucking snack.
Yeah.
Nobody puts down like these
Yeah.
people.
It's insane.
It would be irresponsible if you didn't bring home snacks.
Absolutely.
You got kids at home.
It would be wrong, and they know to expect. If I go somewhere, I should be coming back with little bags of cookies.
Yeah. Yeah.
James, what's the last thing you stole from work?
Weed.
Oh man, did you take some out of the baggies for your delivery?
Never.
Every
I
delivery I
should've.
get
We had
feels
some
like
customers that were so bad that we should have. I coughed in a few during COVID, just hoping I had it. But that's it. I never took any weed out.
like even though I returned a negative test, you never know, it might still be there.
They deserved it.
I was thinking the last thing I stole from a job, and I was going through some boxes recently, and I found just an incredible amount of Ethernet cable that I stolen from a job. Like, I don't know why they would have purchased it. It was so
That's so
long. I
funny.
mean, clearly they were running some bootleg office because I worked in a lot of really shitty places back when I first moved here.
Yeah.
And I was like, nothing runs on this anymore, but what am I going to do with this incredible cable? I had to hold on to this Ethernet.
What was your worst LA job?
My worst LA job,
Because you've been here.
I've been
A
here
long
for a
time,
long time. When I first moved here, I worked at a tire shop again. I did that all through college, and I got that job again. And that was only the worst job because they paid me less money than I had prior May doing the same job.
Oh,
which
that's
is,
rough.
That was one of the things where I was like, oh yeah, LA is a rough town. That was my first experience with like, we literally don't need you here. They don't want you. This town, it's like, it's an open, positive rejection. They're like, we have too many already. If you want this job, we're going to pay you less. We have to, because there's too many people. And you're like, but I'm worth more. Look, we know you're worth more, but we just can't pay you that. So we're going to pay less. And
Los Angeles. Who invited you?
You can leave.
You can leave. Yeah, they really should put the population sign on more of a digital thing. They just got to roll the numbers back and let people know when they're moving. It would be a lot more helpful. That was definitely. It felt bad because when you move here, when you move to LA, you think, oh, fuck that. I'm done with all those things that got me here. I don't need them anymore. Now I'll be successful. And then 4 months later, you're brutally humbled and in desperate need of a job, and you're driving 20 miles to make $11 an hour. It's a great time to be alive.
Yeah, I got to the point where my only standard was I will not be a sign spinner. That's the only job I won't do.
But sometimes you be driving, you look at it, looks pretty good. He's happy.
Some people
at least.
love it. Some people were born to do it.
Look, if you're smiling at work, it can't be that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You watch some people and they're like, okay, this is like your dream job.
All right, let's see if our
Scared to us.
Look,
oh no.
you should be scared.
Oh no.
We're ready.
Oh, thank
We're
God.
coming back around.
Uh-oh, they're coming back around.
Oh, welcome
And
back.
Thank you.
Greg Edwards and Stevie Nelson riffing on Gifts with Stevie. Just to review with everybody, your suggestions were pineapple and teal, and
But we have a podcast
we have
together.
a podcast together.
Look, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
It's both going to be an animation, a GIF, and eventually a video.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
An NFT, we should do NFT.
Yeah, it's an NFT.
Wow. Oh, my God.
I mean,
love it. I love
what
it.
do you think?
I love it.
First of all, Greg is a great artist.
Yeah.
Second of all, everyone will be able to use this on Instagram. I think this will be popular with the podcasters.
I was going to say this. We're living through a podcast boom like no other. Like it's mid 2000s all over again, and a lot of podcasts are breaking up, and this is going to be very useful.
This would have been useful during the pandemic, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. This was incredible. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll
just
play
wanna
ourselves
cut.
out.
Greg Edwards and
Greg and I
Stevie
are playing
Nelson.
ourselves out.
Get back to my perch. Well, we don't make the guests sit on hardwood.
No, it
So
wouldn't
good.
be right, Greg. That was amazing.
So
Hey,
funny.
thanks for giving us some art for free, and now it's like
Yeah.
we're profiting from you as a guest. So that's awesome.
I'm into that. Pineapples. I like pineapples.
And that slogan came from
Artistic.
somewhere.
Artistic.
I just learned that pineapples is a swinger thing, and that it was something that was new to me.
What?
What's that mean?
Yeah, apparently, and I've learned this from TikTok, the great educational tool. That if you are if you put it out, it's letting people know that maybe come and see what's up over in this house. If you also are a pineapple putting out type of a couple, we as well put pineapples out, and that is
Like the porch?
yeah,
Like a pineapple lantern?
yes, like a pineapple. Which unfortunately, if you're a Pier One Imports whore like I am, then your house is lousy with ceramic pineapples. Mine's not, but it really could be.
Oh, no.
It's just because of COVID's kept me away from, and I'm more of a cost plus world market guy. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's a better vibe.
That's
That didn't
much
seem
more.
like you.
Yeah, Pier One. I lied. I was grasping for retail establishments. We're going to jump to our next segment, and I'm very excited for this. We opened up the call lines to you, our listeners, and now we're back for another edition of Hotline here on Showcase. I'm excited.
Hotline. Hotline.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Fritz, we love it.
James, you're really moving into this role. I really like it on you.
I'm hopped up on twisted tea. There's a lot of sugar in this shit.
Don't get it twisted. You're very talented.
Our question of the week was, what are you putting off? And we've all got to answer. Greg, what have you been putting off?
What have I been putting off? Getting a table for the backyard. Yeah, I got to get a table. For the
Yeah.
backyard. And I also have to apologize to my sister
Okay. That we want to know more
Yeah,
about.
crazy you led with the table thing.
Which one's weighing on you more? The table?
What's going to impact you more day to day?
The table.
The table. Look, it's the time of year to spend outside. You need an outdoor table.
You got until Thanksgiving to apologize to your sister.
I don't know. I hope so.
Oh, man.
That needs to happen though, sooner or later. Yeah. It needs to. For the family.
For the family.
For the family. For the country family.
I mean, it hurts me because I feel like we should try to help you with your sister, but I just want to talk about this table. I feel like where I have the expertise is taking care of this backyard energy and getting you a good table.
Man. I need to get one. I got to either get one from IKEA. I want to make a table, but then I'm like, man, that's so much. I got to get a saw.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes, a table, much like a familiar relationship, takes work.
It does.
Wow.
You right?
That's
I
beautiful.
feel like a table's a metaphor for this.
James, that was very like red table talk. I feel like you were really related.
I'm kind of the Jade of the group.
Always felt like you were the Jade of the group, but I didn't. It was on the tip of my tongue. It's just I was like, who does James remind me of? It's always been Jada Pinkett Smith. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing your strong Jada energy to the show.
No, that's the whatever.
I want to turn over the phone lines. Let's hear what some of our guests or our audience members have been putting off. Can we play one of those?
It said leave a brief message, but as I told Stevie previously, how much time do you have? Hi.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
I'm putting off rescheduling therapy. I might end up using this as therapy. I'm also putting off canceling subscriptions because 2 of them are friends online exercise yoga subscriptions. And do I not like it? Yes. Do I not entirely vibe with what they're doing? Absolutely. But you know what? I don't want to have to even think that they see my name on the cancel subscription list.
Yes.
Because I don't want to offend anyone.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm just going to give them my $20 until the year's up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to make anyone cry, so I'm putting that off. I'm putting that off real bad. Not that I have the money to even be putting that off. Wow. What else? I am putting off asking my boss that I just quit the job for a month ago, putting off asking for the money that she still owes me. Because it ended so badly, I just don't even want to talk to her. Do I need that money? Yeah. But I don't want to talk to her. I was putting off this phone call for a very long time, but here we are. I'm doing it. I didn't put that off. That wasn't short at all. Okay. I'm going to leave now. Oh, man.
Wow.
That's great. Great
I'm going to
message.
start hanging up all of my phone calls with "Oh man." I think that is the. It's honest.
Yeah.
So honest.
Of the moment.
I feel like I didn't mean to open up floodgates with that question. I thought just a quippy response is what that would be.
It filled me with panic and
Me too.
dread
You
about
s-
all the things I'm putting off.
Me too. You stressed us out.
Yeah.
That's alarming, right? To hear someone with that much shit to get done. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you feeling like just tons of motivation during this time?
No, but I
The
also
environmental
don't.
report came out and you're like, I'm going to get things done today.
You know what I did the other day? In my house, we have a whiteboard where we have a shared to-do list with
Yeah.
some longer term, some short term, and I erased a long-term thing. And my wife goes, "Oh, did you balance that ceiling fan?" I was like, "No, I accepted. I'm never going to do it," and I took it off the list. It's bugging me,
That's the way to do it.
and I feel much better.
That's brilliant.
Oh wow. Yes.
So that fan fell right over, but it
Oh my God, Maggie! It was rattling. It was in my kid's room too, and this thing's fucking whirling. And one of my kids is on a top bunk, so like it could be dangerous, but I cannot be bothered. It had to come off the list. I couldn't solve it.
That's now on my to-do list.
You gotta watch out for those ceilings.
Stevie just shows up.
I'm like, I gotta fix your house.
Yeah, let's all do that.
Yeah. Showcase Fix It crew.
We'll
We're
all
coming
fix
to your house.
fan. Yeah,
I
we're
would
coming
love
over.
that.
It's showcase improvement.
We'll fix my fan. We'll build, because I've got tools. We can build.
Oh, yeah, you gotta hang
Oh,
on.
God.
Oh,
we
yeah.
have to hang up all these curtains. We have to get all these things
I have a
framed
sewing
and put up.
machine.
We have to do the whole backyard. We
help
got
me
so
hang a
much fucking shit to do.
So
Absolutely.
that's what you've been putting off. Stevie, you been putting anything off?
All right, so my Ring camera. Okay, it's on the side of a house. It's tilted a little, so I can't see my car, which is why I wanted it to begin with. I want to see if, I don't know, maybe it's LA or maybe someone's putting nails in my tire when I'm sleeping.
Wait, is someone really doing that?
I got 2 nails in my tire in the past month.
Whoa.
I do
fucking
drive
weird.
a lot.
Yeah, but that's
It seems suspicious.
weird odds.
Yeah.
Is there construction going on in your neighborhood?
You know what? There is. But I want to be able to see that nothing's happening.
Can you not get to it, or
I
what?
can't get to it. It's really high, and I tried to hit it today with a rake. And let me just say, I made no progress. So I need to, and if the Showcase Improvement crew wants to come over and anyone has a ladder, I could use that.
We should get matching t-shirts.
I got a ladder.
You do?
I got a ladder.
Between all of us, we actually do have what we need.
Yeah.
Is this what a family is?
Greg,
Oh,
Greg,
yeah.
fuck your sister. We're your family now.
Apologize to me, Greg. I'll accept it. You know?
I have my mom's corn pudding recipe. We're fine for Thanksgiving.
Oh my God! Yeah, great.
You know, I mentioned earlier I used to work at a tire shop, and I'll tell you that it usually is because of construction in the area. But we used to have a lot of, especially older ladies, they come and say, "Oh, my tire's always low." And I'll tell you what I told one of my favorite customers. She came all the time. I asked her, "Do you have any enemies?"
Yeah.
It's now time to start asking yourself, who is putting these nails in
great
my tire? 2 in 1 month? No. No.
Suspicious.
That is
I believe in accidents, but not twice in a month.
Me neither. I've never had this problem ever until this month.
Well,
Are
we're
they
gonna put
jammed like right in,
They're
or
so.
does it look like you ran over them sideways too?
You know, I've never
great
seen them. I take it to a tire place and the guy tells me what's up, but it was one tire and then the other, both back tires, different tires. So both are patched now. I feel like I wish my tires were more pure. I'm having some feelings about it.
They're compromised.
I feel ya.
Well, we're gonna look into that. We're gonna fix your ring cam for
I mean,
you.
the LA streets are awful.
They're bad.
As a delivery guy, that happened to me like at least twice.
Really?
Yeah, just driving over nails that people just
Okay.
left in the street.
But not in a month.
But not like
in
outside
like
my house
30
in a month.
days.
Yeah,
And
that's
this
weird.
month was a bad month. So I'm like, what's energetically happening to
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Am I victim to living?
Yeah. LA is definitely the type of town where so many bad things happen. You go, energy? Is it energy? Do I have this coming? It
Yeah.
feels like I'm getting it from all directions right now. Very bad town. Thanks
come
everybody.
here.
Thanks everybody that called in. Don't come here unless you want to attend our show. I'm gonna hop over to our. I know we had a couple more phone calls, but we just don't have time. Gosh, sorry. Next time. So keep your answers coming. We'll post a new question for next week. We're gonna hop over to our next segment, Candy News and World Report with Maggie Maye. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Maggie Maye.
Fritz, hit us with the piano.
I want Maggie.
Oh, yeah, that's a good.
I want Maggie.
I love it. I love it. So,
Fritz, go
today
sit.
for Candy News and World Report, I thought because Greg Edwards is such a fantastic artist, and I love your art. I love the pictures you do. So I thought that we could, for Candy News and World Report, make art with candy. So I've got these. They're different letters. Go and choose your own name. Or
Oh, wow.
I also have this adult coloring book, Calm the Fuck Down. You can pick a page, and you can pick any of the pages except for this dope sexy beast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing that one. So
There's some me time happening there.
what we're going to be using is pixie sticks.
Okay, I'm gonna get some glue sticks.
This is brilliant.
So
Oh man.
I've got some glue. And
Oh, this is nice. A color test page in case you don't want to fuck it. You're like 2/3 through this mouthy penguin, and then you throw in a mauve that you thought was a lavender.
I got glue sticks if anyone needs them.
and I have a clear glue and a glitter glue.
Oh, wonderful.
Is it crazy that you're like, we're doing art, and I'm like, I'll get on the floor.
And grab some pixie sticks.
No, I think that we should bring this down. We should.
Got you.
Do you have any huffable glue?
We're gonna hide this.
And while
This
you
is-
guys are making art, I just figured I would tell you guys some fun facts about the pixie stick. Because pixie stick is a candy that we all have had, we all have experience with.
Experimented with.
Yeah. So my the first thing I wanted to find out about pixie stick was, is this a drug-related situation? Because given the history of America, like, don't you think these were like drugs to go or something like
sure.
that? Like they had cocaine and Coca-Cola. But these are not a drug-related situation. So the next question I had was, did they mean to make them this candy? Like, was this the end product? Like, did someone just, mean to make this, or did they just like get all the bottom little sugars out of a Lucky Charms container and just put it in a thing? So how it was made was the concept for the powdered candy originated in 1942. And it was derived from a penny drink mix sold by Frizzola Jr. That's the Frizzola company in Salt Lake City, Utah. So J. Fish Smith, who I guess was a guy in the company, he found out the kids were just eating the sweet and sour sugar straight from the packet.
Hell yeah.
So he figured, let's go ahead and give the people what they want. So he went and branded it as Lick-a-Maid, like we all know. The Fun Dip. That's what that was. So then Lick-a-Maid was made, nationwide, and in '59 the product was packaged in the color striped straws and sold as pixie sticks. So Lick-a-Maid on the go.
Are we tearing these out or no?
So this is like a to-go product.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So they made sugar. They found out that people were just eating the sugar. They made that, and then they made it in a very easily portable way. Like, if you want to get diabetes, we're going to just help you to do it. And you guys look like you're doing a really good job. Let me come down there and make some as well.
Let's go. Thank you.
Yeah, I always wondered if it was just leftovers too. Is it just like?
It seems like an
There you go.
accident,
Yeah.
like it's...
It's like the ramen bag. Like, are they just going to give us the ramen seasoning to eat at some point? Like, you know what you needed? A little salt beef flavor. And we'll just put it in a tube, and you can buy 10 of them, and you get the shrimp one, you could eat a chicken one, just buy 2. That sounds horrible.
And the good thing about this, when I looked up, because I had the idea for this craft, and then I found that people were doing it, and they said it was it's a scratch and sniff craft.
Ooh,
So
that's true.
when you put, they actually used, I think, Fun Dip with theirs, but then you can take it home and smell it.
I
and
love
put it
that.
just
Or
right
you can
on
put
your-
it right in your twisted tea.
I'm
Yeah.
done. I'm done.
Whoa.
My says no help.
Stevie is signaling to the people at home to come and free her from this
Yeah.
place in Monterey Park.
That's like what a kidnapped kid would do.
Yeah, what kind of car would I be if I was in an Amber Alert?
It's like glitter,
I made a mess. It's just like glitter, actually, in that sense.
James and I are making a lot of headway on ours. We decided to collaborate because,
Because we're boys, we're not as creative.
no.
You're
no,
creative.
We're getting there. No, we should do this last word before we reveal it.
Oh, this one's sour.
Yeah, the red is strong. That's a strong flavor.
Yeah, get in there, hit that spot.
This
I thought
reminds
that was wild. The kids were just eating the sugar, and they were like, well, let's just go ahead. They know best, huh?
I think I'm most worried that someone's going to be mad that I made
that's
a mess.
beautiful.
Oh,
Don't
no, we
worry
can
about
clean
it.
that up.
Okay.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about making a mess.
Okay, great. Then I'm going to keep making one.
You know what?
Then I'm just gonna rub it on my face.
Here I go deeper into making a mess, actually.
Now let me show, which camera can I show this to? Because I did a very good job. I feel
Oh.
like
Oh, that was really good.
you want to punch in and just, I'll give y'all some time to
You wanna
punch in. I feel like I don't want to just.
Punch it on this candy, will you?
Do I need to come to you? Is that part of?
What if you went to where the chair is?
Oh yeah, you're right.
To
You're right.
the gift chair.
And we'll all show our candy art, but
Oh, wow.
I just really feel like, to inspire the rest of y'all.
Yeah, this
and
is
the audience at home.
nice. This is a nice project.
Yeah, we know that a lot of you are probably making candy art at home yourself. Now
Yeah.
you're thinking,
Probably.
well, I got all my candy and my art supplies here together. I keep mine together personally.
You can do it at home too. It's just like trying to put glitter on something. You just put glue and then you pixie stick it and just look how bitchin' that looks.
Look how bitchin', no help.
Oh, I feel like
There you go. See, if you did
feel like
that,
I could fight a bear.
you could put that in your bathroom and it would look beautiful.
Yeah, this.
Nobody would pee there.
Yeah.
James and I came up with this. Well, we didn't come up with it. We just colored
it's
it.
kind of our idea, you know.
Well, it did not pop off the page until we did.
gorgeous.
Calm the fuck down, and you can't eat it because Elmer's glue is edible. So that's a fun fact. If you want to get a little extra starch in there in your diet.
It's
We can even take
beautiful.
this out to dry
Oh yeah,
so
smart.
that we can show them at the
What's
end
that?
as well.
Is almost glue really edible?
Yeah,
It's non-toxic.
I didn't know that.
yeah, non-toxic.
So non-toxic
Edible.
means edible.
Yeah. That's edible for the
I think
non-cow.
non-toxic means you could eat it. It's not edible, but you could eat it.
Well, we're gonna wrap up the show here. We're here in the conversation pit. I just want to ask one more nice question, and we'll get to the other thing another time. I think it's important to the conversation pit is all about intimacy and feeling close and sharing feelings. And so I want to ask everyone today, what is your non-sexual crush that you're feeling right now? What are you feeling a crush on in a non-romantic way? I will go first, just to give everybody a moment to think about it. Yeah, well, that's the thing is I often pose these questions that are so hard to answer.
Help.
I thought we were going to talk about Chet Hanks. Maybe you still are.
I was going to talk about.
non-sexual crush.
I like him for his mind.
Look, I've got. Oh, James, how dare you open that Pandora's box of my opinions and feelings about Chet Hanks?
We should do a whole Chet Hanks episode, the whole hour.
I don't want to give him that much shine to
To
tell you
wrap
the
up
truth.
White Boy Summer.
Well, yeah, you saw
How
what
was
we
it,
did
White
with
Boys? Everything you imagine.
Well, we brought COVID back. We popped out a couple variants, and
Few of us got arrested.
did you hear it? That's the variant hitting.
Ooh, nice.
I'm having a big non-romantic crush again on the Hawaiian King, the Hawaiian King rolls.
Fuck yeah, man.
A flirting, a dalliance, a relationship. This has been on and off for years, to tell you the truth. But they've recently put out a burger bun size, and it was just like, it was like when you know, like sometimes you know a friend and they're like cool, and then like, then you see them again sometime, you're like, oh man, this person's really cool. Suddenly you're like trying to look cool around them, and I was like, why am I showing off for this Hawaiian King hamburger bun? I don't even have any burger patties, but I could just tell I was like talking too much and getting nervous. But huge crush, great, makes any burger meal. That's my non-romantic crush.
That's nice.
But have you seen the tortilla? They have a Hawaiian. I crush them.
A Hawaiian King
They
tortilla.
have Hawaiian roll tortillas.
Are they thick?
Love
Small
triangle.
little ones, and they're so good. So I just
Oh,
eat 'em.
wow.
That's the
Like little banh mi size?
Like little, no, not the like little taco size.
like street taco size.
I
like
want
flat.
to know the
Okay.
thickness
Oh,
of them.
okay.
They're
Okay.
flat?
They're flat. They're not that thick
I
at all,
thought,
but they're so bomb. Put some little pork. It's just a sweet Hawaiian roll with
Damn.
so good.
This is one of those like them versus the person they told you not to worry about. Like, oh, I'm just eating a tortilla, and then like, oh, you didn't tell me it was a fucking King's Hawaiian tortilla. You should have led with that, bro. And you taste the game.
I wish I hadn't ruined my dinner with 5 pixie sticks.
This is bad for you.
Put them in your Four Loko.
Like 7 Loco.
Jane, why don't you share with us your non-sexual crush?
Thank you.
I just started watching The Boys on Amazon.
Sure.
And like, I don't give a fuck about superhero shit. I like some of it. Fine. There's too much, and anyone shitting on Scorsese is a moron. But this show's fucking amazing. I was like, everyone was like hyping it up forever, and I was like, okay, I'll watch it. I watched all the shitty comic book stuff. We might as well watch the one everyone says is good. And then like halfway, like 20 minutes into the first episode, a little man just runs and jumps into a woman's pussy, and it makes a splash sound. And I was like, okay, this show's doing something different.
Yeah.
And it's like the darkest, most American show I've ever seen. It's all about like propaganda and like the war machine and the marketing machine that is America, and it's fucking great so far. I love it, and that's what I'm gonna do the rest of the week.
No one told me how violent it was, so when I first watched it, I was like, so much of that. Wow. Yeah, that's a good one.
And the guy who plays the main Homelander is like a comic genius. Like his line delivery is incredible.
He's such a scary,
he's terrifying.
scary face. That's great. Maggie, what's your romantic crush you got going on right now?
Let's see, non-romantic crush. Probably like dollar bills. They're tight.
Wow.
Money fucking rules. I'm crush on some Skrilla.
Crushing on some money.
Skrilla?
It is
Not romantically, of course,
Sure.
but you know.
Yeah, that is a hot
I'd
crush.
fuck.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kiss it.
No.
Not
on the
mouth.
mouth.
On the money. No, Lord, no.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I'd
I know
rather
where
have
he's
money
been.
than watch the show, so that's a good one.
Stevie, who's your non-romantic crush right now?
All right, well, I'm going to throw a wrench in this. My romantic and non-romantic crush
I wasn't ready for this.
is Ted Lasso.
Oh.
I have, first of all, I'm not even past season 1, so I haven't even gotten to the good part, but I'm invested and committed.
It's good.
I've never had a show more recommended to me than Ted Lasso. I'm holding out.
Same, Paul. I didn't watch it
There
until
you go,
like
buddy.
3 days ago, and I'm like, why have I been doing this to myself? It's great. I highly recommend.
Yeah, I'm waiting until I get. We watched the first season. Now I'm waiting for that new re-up on the free Apple. I'm not paying for Apple TV. No.
Why would you?
Yeah.
You don't need to do that. Not in this America.
Free trial me again. I'll watch season 2.
I got another birthday coming up.
We'll get you. Someone in this family has it.
We'll get you a password, James. It's the family way.
I'll make my girlfriend so happy.
Thanks everybody for joining us on another episode of Showcase. Big thank you to Greg Edwards, of course, for joining us.
This has been super fun.
Let's do another hour.
So fun to have you. Artist, comedian, and apparently a huge fan of Pixie Sticks as well.
Yeah.
Fucking crushing them.
Hell yeah.
Crushing these on. This is
Good,
great.
good.
I give you $1.
No,
over here
just
like-
take them.
Pixie sticks are fucking good.
I did snort a Pixie Stick in the 7th grade.
Yeah.
That's why you can't give late arrival to middle school students, because then we're getting on the bus at 10:30. You know, too many hours in the morning to go nuts at the 7-Eleven beforehand.
It's bad.
Really bad. That's a runny nose that doesn't go away for a while. I'll tell you. Not a way to ingest
You
sugar.
gotta chase it with some big league chew.
James, are you gonna play us out?
I thought I might tickle the old ivories a little bit for old time's sake.
Thanks, everybody. Follow us on social media to find out the question for the next show. We will be off next week. We'll be back August 24th, so we'd love to have you there for that. In the meantime, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on Showcase. Take us out, James.